Okay, so we are now moving on to the extreme class mission for the Cell Max Red Zone. Need to do one of every typing, so we are running a double cooler team. So this team I think should be pretty easy, and like I said, I just said this on stream, but like if Dokkan wants to bully the extreme class units, I'm just going to use an item to bail him out. So it's just a mission. It's 5 stones. You know, I don't see any shame in doing this. So let's just go ahead and hop in, see how the rotations play out. And right away, we got one thing that I'm a fan of, because now we have Golden Frieza in slot 1. I think just... Okay, we have intros on too. I guess... Yeah, hey, Golden Frieza, how you doing? We also have a cooler intro too. Do we want to play out the cooler intro? I think I'm going to skip it. Nah, it's all about runtime, baby. We'll just go ahead and watch it. I got to start thinking like a YouTuber. So there we go. Golden Frieza's intro, and then we will definitely be putting him in slot 1. It just depends on where I want to put Janemba. Do I want to float him off, or do I want to, like... Because I am not sure what I want to do right here. Because, like, I kind of want Ma Junior. That's so cursed. Look how small Cell Max was. That's awesome. Look at that. They're the same height. I'm going to put him in slot 2 because he has only 1 hit there, and I have him built full dodge. So I'm going to grab this right here with Golden Frieza, and he's also getting a guaranteed additional super because he has the HP threshold that he needs for that. So he's going to be getting 2 supers right here, and then he also has 90% damage reduction. So Cell Max can try some funny stuff, but it's not going to work. That's the idea, right? So yeah, Golden Frieza should be fine, and then if once that damage reduction is kind of worn down a little bit, we will move him off rotation. Then we'll only see him, you know, every couple turns rather than, you know, every turn and stuff like that. Because, like, it's not really the end of the world to float this Frieza off, because this is, like, I'm not going to say hard content, but this is a little bit longer of a fight, just because, like, the constant type changing means you can't, like, zero in on one type advantage that you have and just, like, pound that, right? You got to take your time, you got to, you know, you're basically just going type neutral throughout the whole event, right? So, boom, there we go. And then Janemba, there you go. I think I have him with like 25 dodge or something like that, and it paid off. So, now Ma Junior's doing his thing. 4 mil right there. He had the highest attack stat of the bunch, if I'm not mistaken. And we got 2 supers right there. We're up to 5.6. He'll be looking nice. This is not like a Ma Junior kind of base team. Like, the idea that I'm going with is, like, we have... we're just trying to make LR Cooler look as, like, impressive as possible, right? So... I'll be interested to see what this super does, because we just double supered right there. No items active or anything like that, and double digits at 55%. That is damn good. That is really good. All right, Cooler. Is this where he says Psych Yoda? I think it is, right? When he does this. Come on, do the thing. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is, do it! Ah, there it is. Okay, so now... Who's got higher start of turn defense? Cooler does, so... okay, so it's 2 attacks. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit right here. Are we gonna risk it for the biscuit? No, we're not. I have limited attempts here. We're just gonna pop the Whis right away, get that 18 key right here, and then we'll grab... I think if I grab these, I can make this work. Yes, so that's 4 type orbs, so we get additional key and stuff like that. And there we go. So now this rotation should be, you know, pretty tanky. Yes, the Whis was a good play there because this super is going to do probably a little bit of a chunk, all things considered. So boom, yeah, 90k with the damage reduction going. Yeah, that's not great. So now when we do the, what's the word? Hey, 501, appreciate you. I don't know why I'm not getting sub alerts, but so 5.7 right there. Yeah, so basically, as I was saying before I got sidetracked, we're trying to get just Cooler's attack super high up, so when we get to that physical turn, like I said, we can just pound that type advantage, right? You know, we're really going to just take Cell Max to town with Cooler's attack stats, stuff like that. Magikarp, appreciate you, man. Hope you enjoyed the content. So 7.5 right there from Cooler. That's that support memory in action. Hopefully we get a double or a triple super from this Cooler. That will help out a decent bit. If he only wants to do 1, that's cool too, I guess. All right, asshole. But now Janemba doing his thing at 3.5. That's not terrible for this unit because he's more of a defensive wall. One thing, I know my buddy's not here who knows this, but this guy's a rock. He always holds it down for us, man. Tech Janemba has never lost you a run before, and you can't tell me otherwise. It's always somebody else. Tech Janemba, he does his thing. He's a gamer. He might never win you a run, but he won't ever lose you a run. And that's from the Bible. Okay, we'll do this, and now we have Metal Cooler on, or not Metal Cooler, LR Cooler on both turns, and that was a bad play on the key on my part, but I think we should be good. We'll just do something like this. I don't know why I did that, because like what I wanted to do is get those 4 physical orbs, and then I oopsed when I did that, but it's all good. So this is kind of like the just don't die rotation, and then the other rotation coming up is like the let's just like like I said, this is the tank rotation, and then the next one is the deal damage rotation, right? So that's kind of like the general idea that we are looking for here. So boom, 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 boom. 1.45, nothing too bad. Again, Frieza's not here to do damage. You know, he has one role. He has one job, if you will. So I'm thinking. Because next rotation, I'll have to see how the defense looks on Metal Cooler. So, not Metal Cooler. I keep saying Metal Cooler, but if it's physical as the next rotation, then we don't need to use an item. I'm not worried about Majunior taking damage, so... Like, even without one, yeah. So here we go. So now Cooler's doing his thing, and this turn should play out just fine, right? So boom, here we go. Yeah, not awful damage, and then he's doing a lot of supers. That's nice. He's only 69%, so that's pretty impressive. Looking good, for sure. Okay. I looked away. Boom. All right. You want to dodge this, Janemba? No. We have a damage reduction item active, I'm pretty sure, so we're good. Yeah, 13k. That's fine. Oh, you want to dodge that one, though. Okay, buddy. All right, so he is STR. So when it comes to defense, 361, that is not safe. So let's just do this again. Again, we're not here. It's all business, right? We're not... It's not a pride game when it comes to this one. All right, so we should be good with Cooler in slot 1 right here. Yep, 69 damage, 66, and then we're at 6.8. So a little bit less because we have no support on that one because Janemba was giving a little bit of support on the rotation with the, what's the word? With his type orbs that he got, right? So, yeah, now Cooler's clearing 10 million, so that's good, and we should be able to do some decent damage. And then we also have Cooler on the next rotation as well. So this is what? So turn 4. So now the next turn absolutely has to be physical. So we're going to have Janemba, Golden Frieza, and then Janemba, if I'm not mistaken, does have big bad bosses. So we should be able to make Cooler look somewhat decent. But the idea is we need to get the support so we can get his 18 key. Because then, you know, if he has one of those turns where he's doing 3 to 4 supers, we will not have anything to worry about, right? So here we go. Boom. Yeah, 64. Yeah, cool, dude. Thanks. Yep, nice. Now Majunior's up to 6.4. And now we're going to be, you know, if he does another super, we'll be nearing in at like 7 million. So that'll look nice as well. So boom, there we go, 2.6. Yep, 7.3. Yeah, he does so much on those additionals, man. It's crazy. He's literally going up like a million attack. So boom, there we go. Decent damage right there. So Majunior, again, holding it down. Double digits on the normals as well. Good team. But we also had a Whis active there, so put an asterisk next to it, but not a big one, right? So now... As I was saying, we have a very nice setup for Cooler here. He is at 270. Frieza still has a respectable amount of damage reduction, so we should be good on that front. Let's get Cooler to 24 key. So now, don't need the support from Janemba. Would have been nice, but not the end of the world because we have 24 key with Cooler, and that is the whole focus of this specific turn, right? Like, nothing else really matters. So, the attack would have been nice, but I don't really know if there would have been a way to kind of get around that, getting Cooler his 24. So... Making sure we, at the very least, get that. So, boom, there we go, 1.5, 5.4. So, he's been staying above that HP threshold the whole time. So, he's been able to do these double supers, and that's been super nice as well for Golden Frieza. So, he's looked moderately impressive in this run, and, again, hasn't taken damage. Items or no items, he wasn't going to anyway. But this super right here could potentially do a little bit. I believe we're on, what, turn 5, so that we should have worn off? No, we're good. Oh, he took triple digits. He fell off. 7.7 isn't the worst damage in the, or worst attack stat in the world, but it would have looked a little bit nicer with another STR Cooler on rotation. But again, just the kind of way it played out, we only have one on the team because we're only running one, obviously. So just the way that it goes. Let us see. So boom, here we go. Yeah, I mean, he's doing, what is this, the third super? Like, he's doing okay, right? Like, it's not the craziest thing in the world, but we are chunking out that HP a decent bit because I believe we'll have Cooler's active skill coming up here in a second. On this next turn, so we should be good to go, and that'll do a decent amount of damage even if it is type neutral. So we should be good to go on that front. But again, like with the stacks that we have with Cooler and stuff like that, we should just be good to go, period. Yeah, and then Cooler, wow, that was a really good turn. Was that 5 supers? Like that's what you bring Cooler to do, right? That's like I said, he understood the assignment, if you will, right? We had you know, he didn't have the support around, so he did a lot of supers, and that kind of worked out, right? So, boom, there we go. Only 10k from that normal. And then we are type disadvantage here on this one. But Janemba has an active skill, and Cooler also. All these Coolers have theirs, but we're obviously going to keep this active skill, and then we'll pop this one, and if it doesn't kill, we'll get the Janemba one. So let's go ahead and let Cooler do his thing, do the Supernova, homie. But if he doesn't kill on this because he's type disadvantage, we will be able to go into Janemba's range mode and get the win, which is pretty rare, right? So that would be nice, but there's a good chance Cooler just wins right here, right? This should be a pretty beefy attack stat. Yeah, 12.4 with a crit. So there you guys go. Like I said, Dokkan wants to bully extreme class units, so I am not going to have any lost love after using items. I don't really know if it was super necessary to use items right there, but you know, Cooler, like again, the whole idea is just work through Cooler. If you want to do a setup that works through Tech Zamasu, that'll work as well, but Baby no have Tech Zamasu, so I had to improvise, and that's the result that you got. So let me know down below what you guys think of the extreme class run. If you're struggling, leave a comment down below, and I'm sure I can help you out. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next video.